Yo, Pirate Radio episode 50. Can you believe that shit? 50 episode. Consistently, by the way, 50 straight weeks. Bought the champagne this time. Cheap one still. Don't get it twisted. Oh, this one I think is already, okay, no. Well, here we go. To 50 episode, Pirate Radio. Let's go. Well, it was like 2 weeks without the champagne. I couldn't do it the last couple weeks. I just had beers. Remembering my brother as best as I could. You know. But at the same time, yo, with each day passes, your problems are still there, you know what I mean? And of course, that's cliche to say because everybody says that after a passing, you know, but it just goes to show that, like, even the biggest people in your life, not mine, I'm saying yours, or in a country, the biggest person in the country, once that person dies, it's like you mourn, and then after the mourn, you have to build back again. Not like these motherfuckers with the build back better. Cause that was a hit on America. There's still a hit on America. There's still literally a 9/11 going on America right now. Ever since your homeboy Predator Biden and his Predator son, the Predators. Imagine they make like a TV show like the Bill Cosby show, like the Cosby Show, whatever, but it's called The Predators, and it'll be everybody, and the next door neighbor will be Hillary Clinton. But she comes in like Steve Urkel. Remember when Steve Urkel comes that Steve Urkel better not even come with a dialogue because when he comes in, everybody applauding for like a minute. The Predators. Yeah, meet the Predators. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, there's been an active 9/11. You know what I'm saying? Because it's bad enough that they dropped the fucking Hiroshima lab made. Because little by little it's getting there. You see Bill Gates sazonando around that olla like, you know, maybe this, you know, que se yo que, lab. But then, yo, it's so weird like when you see him speak on it because I don't know if the one that I saw was recent. It must have been. And he was just like, yeah, you know, COVID. And he just said, dimension jump, like Doctor Strange. He goes, climate change. And I'm like, I just butchered it right now because if you would have seen the clip, it was just super. Like, let me see if I can play that shit, right? Why not? I think I have it where I can find it real fast because I sent it to one of my homies. Let's see. It was just some out of nowhere BS, and of course I can't find it now. I forgot what it was. Yeah, bro just jumped from fucking from COVID to like eventually just pushing the climate change. Listen, climate change is coming, and they're gonna use climate change to blame certain shit. And by the way, I was gonna talk about this Met Gala. I wasn't gonna talk that much this episode. Well, obviously, every time I say that, that's when you know I do like an hour and a half. But big in the news is the abortion shit, right? Regardless of my opinion, I'm gonna just tell you this. How much you wanna bet? Population, they're gonna blame population. They're gonna use climate change to blame population increase, right? While Elon Musk put it out there that the population is being, what's it called, stagnated, like it's just not jumping, like it's not continuing, it's lessening. Allegedly, according to him, he said that shit. You let these predators tell you, they'll tell you, you're like, yo, no, too much population, of course, because they need control. But it's just so weird, like, you really gonna come out and say that, like, population? Like, you saying that in the country of quote unquote America's God's country? You know what I'm saying? A Christian country, you gonna say that shit? So of course they're gonna, use abortion left and right. First they use it on the blacks, like, you know, we suggest this. You don't have money, right? You suggest that. Yeah, take this. But now, you know, they're making it prevalent to a lot of liberal white people, so their population will go down. But what is the end game? Possibly, could be, hey, because of climate change and, you know, obviously overpopulation, right? And then we're gonna be like, yeah, because, you know, we parrots. Not me, but yeah. So we're gonna be like, yeah, too much people. And they're gonna be like, all right, yo, so guess what? Tax if you have more than 2 kids. And it's gonna be like China. Te lo estoy diciendo, eso viene por ahí. That's coming down the pipe. I see it. So I'm letting you know, iceberg full ahead. And y'all over here still playing with the violins and shit. But it's cool. You know what I'm saying? And then they're gonna say, matter of fact, and then just give it like 2 more years. We're gonna accept everything, of course. We laid down on COVID. Oh, trust me. So they're gonna be like, yo, you know what? Because of you know what? On second thought, because of climate change, every baby that's born right now, because it's just so many people, we're too packed. They're gonna use some bullshit like that, and they're gonna be like, you have to abort every baby. Yo, I know. Oh, here you go. Now you beast. Nah, I know. Sounds crazy, right? Sounds super crazy. But there's no end. The same way they told us wear 2 masks, and y'all did it. Not me. Y'all did it. And, you know, to the listeners that most likely are listening to this, I never know who's gonna listen to it, so I gotta automatically say y'all. But when I say y'all, you know, I mean those people who just let everything, like, just go ahead with everything. The flavor of the month. You know what I'm saying? The Ghost of Kiev, that shit came out to be a lie, and I didn't really know that much about that shit, because when these people come with all these different stories and whatever, I was like, we all know the real deal, and people was believing it, and, you know, it gave people hope, and that's where it stops. Obama gave you hope, and that's where it stops. You know what I'm saying? But y'all fought for the hope. I fought for that hope. I ain't gonna lie. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, let's keep watching this movie. I mean, Dike, allegedly, when the midterms happened in November, allegedly, if people are, if it's really up to people, because this looks straight out of a movie, and if the Republicans come in, then hey, maybe there's going to be a bigger change. You know, you can't predict really nothing now, because it's like, oh man, you see these Democrats, they stole the election again. I'm like, all right, yo, but hold up, fam. You know there's a big election coming up, and y'all gonna just stand there like y'all did in the 2020 election? I mean, the 2020, yeah. The 2020 election. Y'all fell to the floor. The Republicans, I mean. And then the same people that speak, let me take my sip. God damn, I haven't even taken a sip yet. Champagne. All right. So, while all this is going on, they sure have that fucking time for the gala. Woo. Can't miss that. AKA the annual Hunger Games. I mean, the real killing is being done not in a forest. It's being done right here in the public. They let the open border. So obviously the drugs come in. So it's bad enough people can't even get it. This is going to sound crazy, but good drugs. You know what I'm saying? So the fentanyl was coming in. Look at Kevin Samuels. Out of all the shit that's going on, there's rumors that, because obviously he was too young. You know what I'm saying? So was he, you know, dealing with certain drugs that had fentanyl lace? Because heart attack, you know, sounds very familiar to like what happened to my brother. Heart attack at you know, 43. Yeah. You know, it's so crazy, because it's like, God damn, you know, people who do, you know, drugs like cocaine and stuff like that, those are people getting affected the most. To the point that you even see reports of fentanyl being in weed. And I'm like, God damn. And I heard about that last year, I believe. I went to my home, but like, yo, my nigga, just make sure that shit ain't getting weed. Like, come on now. But when you have open borders and you have people who probably just want fentanyl pushed in to kill people, you know, regular people here in America. Take everything with a grain of salt, but hey, why not? What's going on right now is a 9/11, like I told you. But bigger than that, it's just probably World War III. It's a silent one. We probably gonna hear about like, yo, when we look back, or looking back, you know, looking back 10 years, 20 years, you know, there's no doubt that was World War III. Yeah, of course they're gonna say that. They ain't gonna say that now because we're gonna be like panicking or whatever. And the World War III, it has to do with puppets running the country. Because this is the thing. Who knows if Trump was set out there to make it look like these Democrats, but they really both in the same team to plunder America. You never know. You never know. But yeah, it's like you have Biden here being like a puppet. Allegedly, he got voted in. Whether people woke up and be like, oh my God, well, we can't ever have Trump again. And then they all voted. Or there was voter fraud, which most likely they're going to make a case for that. And it's like Biden was hired to just, you know, plunder the country. The way Biden being president is if another person took over from a different country and said, don't worry. I mean, we're not going to kill you like that. But, you know, there's a new sheriff in town. All right. And we're like, oh, shit. But, you know, he don't have the country at heart. This dude really got on Twitter and said, yo, my man, the gas prices is Putin and COVID is Putin. I mean, the gas price, the reason for inflation is Putin and COVID. Just like that. Just like that. And it's just like, wow, man. Because you do have oil reserve that you can dig in here, but, you know, he just don't want to. We are in the fucking emergency. Where it is, farms are getting, like, burned up and shit. A lot of shit. Because where's the real proof? Especially when the whole Ukraine shit happened, these motherfuckers was making fake videos. The Ghost of Kiev was a propaganda. It came out now that was a propaganda. Oh, now it's a mythical person. When they first were saying, yo, he killed like 15 Russian jets, and he, you know, he nobody knows who he is, but come on now. And when they doing that, now take that, all right, write it down in your brain and say, okay, so have this ever happened before? Because y'all was trying to really make us believe there was a person doing that. To make us think like maybe like there's a uprising in the war and y'all kind of winning when y'all probably losing. Especially if it wasn't for America's money. And Biden, since he had ties in Turkey, in Ukraine, that nigga's laundering our money over there, sending more. When it came to the 1,000 for each person, no, it's too much. 1,000 is too much. It's too much for us, but when you're not from the country, you're not gonna get more than us, because it's not like they're making each person that's living there rich. But we went through a crisis, and then we getting into this. That money should be, obviously, I sound stupid even explaining it, right? They know what it is. Everybody knows what it is. And the people who, was slobbing on Joe Biden's cock and voted for him, they know what it is too, man. But they gotta be quiet. Nobody likes to be embarrassed, right? Like, nobody likes to be embarrassed. Like, I don't want you to tell me that I was wrong, because I'm a man, all right? And my feelings get hurt. Like, come on now, nigga. You know what I'm saying? And if this would have been happening to Trump, and I would have been out the window like, yeah, y'all fuck with Trump, and then this happened, they would have been on my ass. They would have been on my ass. They would have threw their slight, little daggers in their stories. I would have seen that already. But on the contrary, now I'm seeing people still doubling down. You still see people on fucking Hot 97 talking about Kevin Samuels' death and them saying like, you know, it's not right to make fun. Then Ebro comes and he goes, I mean, call me fucked up, but if Trump would have died, I would have made maybe a joke the same day. And I'm like, you still on Trump, you fucking dumbass. Like, that's why we're here. Round of applause for the white man tricking us again. Round of applause, man. Woo! That white man got your head up. Whoa! Like, god damn. He working that. He's working that brain, man. It's like you open Ebro's head when it comes to politics. And you see like a little Martian, like with gears, like trying to work it like a robot. And I'm playing around and I'm lying because Ebro's way too smart for that. But if you would ask me, allegedly, it's the higher ups, you know, they got connections with probably with certain politicians. They're like, yo, you gotta kill that Trump noise. Last thing you need is to these fucking Hispanics and black people to fucking pick up on something and wake up out of this deep slumber, you know? Yeah. Deny Trump and keep playing that fucking music, man. That inspirational ass music about doing lean, about killing your fellow person. You know, that makes more sense. That's why ignorance is bliss. But you know, obviously, when you come to the truth, me, when I come into like, you know, even religion, that helped me out a lot. It helped me stabilize. Like, if I was just in the what I call boule, but in the world, you know, and getting influenced by all these fucking rappers and fake ass politicians promising and never doing nothing, and I didn't know about their history or the history of the country, the history of war, geopolitics, all that shit. Man, I would have probably been going berserk. I would have been just like people. I would have been quiet on politics after going ham on Trump, right? Because that was basically by plan. And when somebody talks to me about my wrong decision in voting for Biden, I would have immediately went to defensive mode and say, well, Trump is a racist, and that's it. I won. It's like the scene in Big Daddy from what's the motherfucker's name now? Adam Sandler, when he adopted the little kid. They were playing the game I Win, but I forgot what game it really was though. It was a game like of checkers. I don't know what it was, but he called it as the game I Win. So basically, he calls it I Win, obviously, because he always wins. So he was, I win. He goes, what you mean? I have this. I win. He's like, what? What's the name of this game? The name of this game is I Win. And that's how it is. With these people acting like toddlers, they're gonna win. Because they had no idea what was gonna come down the pipe. And if you tell it to them, they're gonna think you're lying because you're not CNN. You know? Where's the blue check mark on your Twitter? Right? You know? But hopefully this is a good learning experience. And that's why I'm gonna keep hammering down on people like that. Because you need to learn your lesson. So, you know, hopefully you'll be so peer pressure to do fucking more research, and then next time it won't happen again. God damn, these people are like kids. No wonder we like humanity is still fucked up right now. Makes sense. When you have the Met Gala looking like the fucking Hunger Games, and you have the mayor there where after all the bullshit going on in the Bronx, you know, obviously he needs a little rest, right? Because this is looking bad on him. And he goes with, you know, I would just, to represent New York City, I would have been like, I pass. I would have done a video saying, hey, I would have did that Ukraine video. Hi, my peoples, like, and you know, looking for sorriness, you know, looking mad like, well, no, fuck that shit. I just would have been, came out in the video, yo, what's up? I'm not coming in and whatever today. I'm doing my shit. He has a mayor. Boom. Do more, but dude goes there with a fucking nice and whatever. It's like sometimes it gives you, it's sad because it gives you like a false hope of like, yeah, this shit probably not really gonna end. Like, what the fuck you think New York City gonna look with no crime? Like, Sadly enough, it's like these people need crime so they can keep promising. And then, you know, a little brainwashing here, a little brainwashing there. The people will welcome their doom. Sadly enough, they will welcome their doom. They did it already with the vote. Like, and then they want to say, oh, but Hillary lost because collegial, whatever the fuck it is. Like, the voting is not equal. Fuck that. Good, thank God. Because they can't leave voting for our dumbasses. The only time we will fucking save the country is if celebrities tell us. You know how that goes. So they roll out this fucking Roe v. Wade. Somebody leaked it, and that's crazy for it to be leaked. So that just lets you know with somebody that was fucking butthurt. One of the Supreme Court, they're gonna get caught. And you see all the fucking women with their fucking blue hair, and they're marching. And then the people who are pro-life, they're marching. And what I ain't like about that is just like, hi, Republicans, I fuck with y'all at times, but y'all really needed to do that right now? Like, come on, we are going through crazy shit. Like, we really needed to go through that right now? Y'all want to pull that off? Like, give it fucking 2 years. Let's get out of this bullshit. But no, hell no. You know, and regardless of what, my take on abortion has been the same as it been, you know, when I came to the truth and when I came to scripture, and I just had a little bit more wisdom and fucking and logic. If you too broke to fuck, wear a fucking condom. That's it. And then you see fucking posts about like, with women, how about if they don't have money? Motherfucker, who told you to fuck? It feels good to fuck, huh? Oh, ooh, raw, ooh, ride that dick, bitch. Oh, wait. You gonna let them nut in you, or you gonna have a kid? You don't think about it like that. You think they just think, I'm pregnant, and I'm gonna keep the baby because the baby is a gift from God. The nigga come back, yo, I'm sorry, but this whole time I had a wifey. What? This baby is gonna be aborted, and then they start twerking in the clinic. I seen that before. I seen that video before. So don't ask me about. Oh no, I got the receipts. Now, do you have people who get raped? Yes. And if we believe by the numbers, because y'all like to believe by numbers, I really don't. But whatever, y'all like to believe numbers. I heard it's 1%, and y'all can go look at it and let me know that it's 50%, because that's the way y'all pointing it out there. That's the automatic. You know when you playing free tag and you always next to base, and you're like, oh no, base, I'm over here. You sitting on base with that whole if you get fucking raped. If it's 1%, and y'all really rely on numbers and statistics, then how come y'all can't get off that fucking the rape dick? Y'all getting fucking raped by propaganda. How about that one? Y'all don't talk about that. Y'all need to abort the fucking brain that y'all have. Let me get my fucking sip on. The wine by Cavalli. Orange label. Statistic side. Kamala goes there. She played that role. Good ass role. Play that role, bitch. You know? You could tell even her side, her herself was like, and me, then I have to do something about it. And you could tell she was like, how Obama used to do that shit when you used to get people riled up? Yeah. I gotta put some more bass on my voice. And I don't want to see that. And I'm like, ugh. And you know, she seemed very, caring and concerned. Like, bitch, please. It always sounds like I'm on the podcast map, right? Is that like when you see the inconsistencies in these people, you see how they react to what's going on, and you have to laugh. Cause then you go and you whip out a whole fucking Santa list of where were you when this happened? Where were you when this happened? Y'all represent the country, not me, motherfucker. How the fuck I'm finding out y'all bullshit? Like, y'all quick to just give women fucking liberty for everything. You don't see men fucking crying about fucking child support. We fucking gotta take that shit like the dogs we are. Fucking judge sees us. Oh, no, child support? Oh, no. Women, automatic. But what you do get is these fucking people, they want to go to the club. Oh, yeah, show those bottles. Show those bottles. Oh, he got what? He got more bottles than him. So I'm fucking him. That's how Polly is. Go to the telly. Go to your friend's house. She's single. Go ahead. You had a bad day, girl. You just broke up with that motherfucker. He broke. Yeah, let's go to the club, bitch. Bet. Spread those legs. Alright, bet. Nut. Cool. Yeah, you gonna call back and then now you don't know what to do. You wanna fuck Raw. Well, guess what? Raw is war. Like the fucking wrestling name. Cause it's so incredible, and the people who just defend it, people who just been through that shit. Of course you're gonna fucking defend it. You ain't gonna have a kid at an early age and be like, yo, fuck that abortion shit. You know what I'm saying? No, hell no. Of course you're gonna get the support from people already fucked up like that. But the baby's a gift from God. All right, bad. But it's funny how everybody who's against abortion are alive. Show me the first person that's against abortion that really was aborted. Duh. Shit like that gets me pissed. These people has lost their fucking logic. And I will say, it's because maybe it's a lot of young people, it's a lot of old people though. And not only that, the system is against it because, damn, y'all couldn't spread more awareness of how that shit looks when the baby is being aborted. It's not the baby disappears like dust and shit. No, man, they fucking ripping limbs. And then the worst of the worst was a video I posted before, and people are obviously gonna act like they ain't seen it. And it was basically one of the governor, mayors or whatever of like South Carolina or some shit like that. And he was basically explaining how up to the date of birth, the baby is out. And if the mom still feels, which it's so hard to explain because he couldn't even explain it well. Like, what you mean when the mother is what? When the mother just decides she don't want it anymore? That's what it really was. But he ain't gonna say that. And then we'll make the baby feel comfortable. And that was the scariest shit ever. When he said that, he basically means they're gonna kill the baby. And this is coming from a person who don't have kids yet. Like, are you fucking kidding me? You have grown ass fucking people who have kids that is fucking for abortion. Cause it's not their fucking kid, right? It's not their kid being slaughtered and fucking cut up. I bet. So if the baby is born and then he dies, oh my god, he was born. What happened? What happened? Now you want to be fucking captain? What happened, right? But when it's in the womb, oh yeah, abortion. Hey, it sucks, but that's how they sound. They don't know what. When is it rape? When is it rape? You tell me about all these fucking bitches in New York City who love to fuck, because why not? They love listening to the hot girls. What's it called? The hot girl summer, whatever the fuck they are. Body yaddy yaddy yaddy. All right, go ahead. Fuck. No responsibility, right? There you go. All right. Good game, bitch. Men too, but come on now. You can't claim over here, women are queens, and you killing your fucking kings, your princes, your princesses. I don't know how to say that. But yeah, man, like the world is like fucking upside down, Twilight Zone type of shit. Twilight Zone type of shit. I saw Kid Cudi at that Met Gala, by the way. The biasness of Kanye-ness in me was like, damn, no wonder that Pete Davidson friendship comes with a lot of perks, huh? Get it? A lot of perks? Nah. Yeah, nigga, no wonder you gotta paint those fucking nails. Keep paint your fucking nails, my nigga. If not, no Met Gala. Like, what the fuck? That's when you know these motherfuckers be fucking, I don't know how the fuck, but nigga, like, how you generating this much money? Kanye generated so much money and he was still broke. And now he's a billionaire And now he don't want to be hanging around those motherfuckers. I don't know. Thank God for the internet for showing how being a celebrity is definitely not what you think. And even when celebrities told us it's not what you think, we were like, yeah, but blah, 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 blah. Nah, it's not what you think, man. I want to be able to go to Target and nobody know me, man. That's why, in a way, it's bittersweet if a lot of people come to this podcast, man. It's bittersweet. I think I'm gonna be able to go to fucking, or even local, like a local celebrity. Fuck out of here. Locally, I won't be able to go to fucking Target. Anybody want a fucking picture? Some dude probably want to punch me in the head so they can just be like, you know, for clout. They gonna end up dead in a couple weeks. Yeah, in a couple weeks. Shit, down the line, there's gonna be fucking retaliation. It's just people getting themselves into trouble, and then because of that, getting myself into trouble. I just threw that out there, but that's how it be. Like when you see somebody, like, it's the whole. They see you in the beginning, man, they don't give a fuck. But now that you see the co-signers coming in, yeah, they're gonna give a fuck, man. They're gonna want that picture. Ooh, they're gonna want that picture. And I'm not a picture guy already, so I'm letting y'all know right now, with the 3 followers I had since my last episode, I'm not gonna fucking take pictures with y'all. Maybe a couple, cause I'm gonna be gassed. But after that gas face goes off and now it's becoming annoying, fuck all of y'all. I don't mean that like that, but yeah, in a way. Because we're a little slow as humanity. So I'm gonna let y'all know y'all mad fucking slow. Catch up. Can you believe that shit? And after that, I'm gonna have to fucking change my style because now I'm getting sponsors. Fuck that. Y'all supposed to be my sponsors, nigga. Y'all supposed to be my fucking Patreons. My patrons. Yeah. Not me getting a fucking deal from Sprite and I can't say the word nigga. And I can't say women are bitches. Can't say that. And yes, I say women are bitches, but when the person say, how about me? Yeah, not you, dumbass. But goddamn, it's such a majority that when you say these women are bitches, that shit kind of got to make sense. Obviously, I know women who are not. They women. I'm not talking about women. I'm talking about bitches. Female dogs. Like you have male dogs? All right, cool. Well, same shit. Same shit applies. But it's so fucking, protect black women, protect Hispanic women, protect women. Man, fuck out of here, man. How about the women that be fucking being there and set you up? Then they change their life. Now we gotta respect them. But when a guy does that, it's still a bad look. Man, I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna keep it the way I want to on this podcast or this radio. You know what I'm saying? It is called pirate radio. So is it a podcast? It's whatever. However you receive it, whatever it is. But I don't see myself changing unless if I do a 180 on change it, or you see me changing it. Either the money is really, really fucking good, or there's people behind the curtain. You know what I'm saying? Pressuring me to speak on certain things. That's it. That's what it is. Keep it straight up. And that's when y'all need to come in and put me on check. For real. That's when y'all need to come in. And I'm saying this in my episode 50. So this is going to be the one. Like, if y'all see me changing my tone and telling you, hey, there's a new shot coming in, you better take it. Why not? Or, hey, somebody's running. And obviously this motherfucker's paid off by the fucking yada, yada, yadas. And I'm over here to vote for the yada, yada, yadas. Then you better yada, yada my ass out of here. And put me on point. Put me on check. I see how y'all done people who spoke their minds and never got no fucking support. They fucking kill them off. A little rest in peace pick. On to the next topic, right? The fuck out of here, man. I'm gonna go out like Tony Montana, nigga. The world is yours. I'm making it mine. Are you making it yours? Ed? Nah, it sounds too much like a commercial. I don't know what it is. When I'm speaking on the podcast, it's like I mean, it's basically, 35 minutes so far? It's like I get this fucking... It's like now my fucking nasal want to act up. What the fuck is going on? It clears up, but shit, the more I talk, it just clogs up again. What the fuck? But who would have thought, right? 50 episodes in. 50 episodes in. And I ain't gonna lie, sometimes I be at work listening to my own podcast. That's just like audio jerking off, right? Because it's like, I guess I'll learn from it, and not really, because nothing really I should learn already in terms of how my sound is. I like how I sound, which is weird for me to say that because I kind of don't. But when I hear it on playback, yeah, I'm used to it, I guess. It's just being used to it, so I guess I like it. Structure-wise, that definitely needs help. But it needs help because you see people doing good structure, right? And now that just becomes structure, you know? And it's like, I still want to keep the out of nowhere conversation. It's like if I'm speaking, it's like if obviously how I want to have this podcast or the radio or whatever, call it podcast because that's what the most popular term now. Nobody calls podcast radio, even though radio is technically through a RSS feed, as I've seen recent videos talk about what is a podcast, but now it's everything. A podcast to me is just really a conversation, like a build. You know, like people have podcasts without the fucking recording, and it was just called a good conversation. So that's how I want to maintain. I want to maintain it like a conversation. I don't want to keep saying, "Oh, nice segue," because now that just feels like you just trying a podcast. Like, no, man. Like this should sound like a conversation. This should sound like a conversation that you read if I wrote you a letter. You know, with scribbles and scratches off and shit. And okay, he meant that. He fucked up on the spelling there. That's how I want to do it here. It needs to come off like a conversation. And I think that's what will hit better, because for me to be doing fucking segments and this one here, I'm like, no. I won't mind doing a little fucking sponsor, because goddamn, the nigga need to eat. Babies need Jordans in their feet. Can you imagine? Speaking about politics, who would have ever thought, man? I would have never thought of it. And not speaking about politics, but it's just speaking about I'm just checking the temperature of outside, you know, like all included, media, everything, politics, of course, but it's just politics is so fucking huge. There's no way you can escape it, especially when they grabbed you by the heart with Trump. Woo! They were like, yo, Trump right here. Ooh, you gonna, all right, y'all wilding on him? I bet. So y'all into politics, huh? I bet. Boom, Biden. Nigga, you hear fucking rat pissing on fucking carpet, nigga. You don't hear shit. That's victory, though. It's sad that I have to say it like that, but it is. It's the victory is sweet. As I told you, you have people DMing me like, yo, you was right. And for those, I ain't gonna say the name, but for those, man, that's what's up, man. And iron, what's it called? Iron sharpens iron. You know what I'm saying? So let's just keep continuing, just finding out what the truth is, the alleged truth. I said the alleged truth because to the victor goes the spoils, and whoever, you know, the victory, you know, you can recreate history. You could be like, yo, Alexander the Great was in battle the whole time. I saw him next to me, and he killed people, and I killed people, and he got cut a little bit, and then he came back and cut them all. Like, and you be like, oh my God, my nigga. Meanwhile, Alexander the Great was probably watching that shit, the whole fucking war, the whole fight from a cliff. Maybe. You never know. You just never know. Or people to be like, yo, I was in battle and I saw Alexander the Great right next to me. And you be like, oh my God, what he did. Nigga, fuck out of here, nigga. You never know when they can lie about history, and because you never know, you gotta take every grain of information that we get fed with a grain of salt. That's a great podcast name too. I should trademark that shit. Called With a Grain of Salt. Because the way people will lie to get through an agenda, god damn. They will use a 9/11 on us, the real 9/11, the towers. Like when you really go into that shit, you heard people pulling their insurances and shit days before. They don't even do it like a month or a year before. No, they want to do it the day before, get all that money. Well, I don't know if they'll get money out of it because it's just insurance, but you know what I mean, right? Like, y'all gonna make it obvious too? Like, y'all gonna make it so obvious? Or it just so happens you really wanted to pull out of it? Come on now. This shit's gonna stay forever on the internet now. Unless they fucking unplug the internet. Yo, I'm watching this video right now, like, cause I put videos it's basically like tourists, I guess, or people who do YouTube videos and they just walk in towns like in Egypt and shit like that, and they have a 4K camera, and you put it on the big screen. That shit really feels like you're walking. And I put Cairo. Usually I do Japan because Japan, the streets are so nice. Which, by the way, just lets me know, and which I said in my other episode, there's really no way that we should be talking about the white man this, the white man that, in our own fucking neighborhood, in our old projects have fucking urine on it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like that's how we think of ourselves. Like, you know, but whatever. So in Cairo here, I'm looking at it. It's like so many street vendors and shit. A bunch of cheap shit we could buy right here in 99-cent store. But it's like, damn, even if I was there, I know I can get it in a 99-cent store. I know. But it just feels dope buying it there. That's the whole thing about tourism. Which I need to start fucking traveling more. I just don't fuck with planes. But I seen a lot of I be watching my little plane videos and shit about pilots speaking about turbulence and shit. So I'm a little more reassured and whatever. Obviously it's way more safer than driving a car if we're gonna believe statistics. But at the end of the day, let's be honest. How many car accidents you hear about? How many fucking planes you hear about falling off the sky? Have you seen a map of how many fucking planes be in the air at any given time? Like right now, you know how many fucking planes is over America right now? It's fucking crazy. Like if you go to like one of those apps that they have, some of them charge, but basically to show you the detail of every fucking plane right now up there, up in the sky. It's crazy that you look up and you don't see no fucking planes covering the skies. Which that's a little weird because like, god damn, I understand that I guess, you know, the planes is up there all the way high, and I guess they're passing fast, but there's so many planes hovering in the United States. There's so many planes. And the fact that you don't see all of them falling, pew, 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 pew. Trust me, planes must be safe. Like, I gotta give it to them. I'm still over a little, like, man, how come y'all haven't came up with the little parachute thingy that y'all, in case shit goes wrong, you feel me? But hey, I don't know. I heard going to India is like, yeah, maybe not. I seen a rough video. You know, obviously India probably have nice places, but the culture there is different. So American culture, where our fucking stank ass, to the reverse, because stank as an attitude, but over there in India, I heard like there's a real stank on you. That shit gonna give you a fucking Ricardo Mayorga uppercut, or Marcos Maidana, the punch that he gave Mayweather, that fucking Mayweather tooth flew out. First fight, I believe. But yeah, because there's a certain like odor, like people over there in, you know, India allegedly, I guess they don't believe, you know, like some here, you be like, god damn, what the fuck, who fucking chopping fucking, you know what I'm saying, humid onions and shit, but it's really because they're, you know, that armpit be kicking. But that's their culture, you know, respect. But that's why it's like, if you're gonna go over there to India, you think you are one of these fucking these YouTubers and shit, you better get prepared, nigga. You better go with you really gonna need a COVID mask over there. That shit gonna seep right through that mask, nigga. That shit gonna fucking melt your mask. Nah, man, nah. Love to people from India. Without them, nigga, we wouldn't have no motherfucking apps. That's racist right there. Let me be a little racist. Why not? Fuck. They should have never took off away like the expression of racism. I remember in school, one of the first jokes we knew was just racist jokes. About blacks, about Hispanics, Dominicans wearing no socks. Remember that shit? We used to have all here. We all heard that shit. Now they're trying to sterilize language. That's all it is. Sterilizing language. Oh, you can't say that. And then you be like, next time you're gonna say something that, hey, oh wait, I can't say that. And it's like, you're gonna fucking hold your fucking tongue for everything? Nah, hell no. Pretty soon it's gonna be like, if you go, well, not Twitter, because obviously it was bought by Elon Musk. But the way it was going, it's like if you would have went on Twitter and say fuck climate change, your account is taken off. As simple as that. And we love to be like, no, you're lying. That would never happen. But then when it happens, oh my God, what happened? But why nobody doing nothing? Then you're gonna sound like a fucking. You're gonna sound like a hood booger when her man don't know how to fucking handle his liquor. And he's getting fucking pounded by people who was like, what the fuck you doing? But why nobody helping him? That's like, I think gonna sound. When shit is too late and shit hits the fan, that's when you're gonna say, where's everybody at? Where's Waldo? But in the meantime, we've been told you. I don't even know if I even explained the full Egypt, Cairo shit, but back to that real quick, because I'm watching it, right? And you could tell there's obviously poverty there. Like, God, and then there's too many people. And no wonder they want to keep that border open, the Democrats, because they need this shit to be so packed that it's overwhelming. And make the whole land dependent on the government. Trust me. Maybe I'm wrong. But, you know, there's a reason why people come from over there over here and just love the country. They love their country, but they love this country more. Because of freedom. Over there, shit is so bad that, you know, everybody would rather be fucking, you know, the politics be corrupt and shit. There has to be an answer. If these people come up with fucking ideas to make planes and shit and tech like that, then you can't tell me that y'all can't create a way of better living for humanity. And I think there is, but it's just like, think about it. We easily power, electricity. We could have been not pay for that shit, but they still charge us for that. That's a crime against humanity right there. You know, like the crimes against humanity that the Clinton shall face if those videos are real in the laptop. But people don't want to fucking know about that shit. They just want to go about their life because it's not affecting them right now, right? They don't even say it right now. It's not affecting them. So why should they give a fuck? But then when it does happen, where's Waldo? Like I said before. I mean, episode 50, and this is why I say, like, I have to have this podcast. Aside from the therapy, but there's got to be therapy for y'all motherfuckers, because y'all need therapy, like, yeah, you know, like when you have like an arm that you haven't used in a while, and that shit is weak as fuck. Well, you need to fucking, you know, take that arm, start moving it around, start building muscles in that shit. Build muscle in your fucking brains. Cause I know y'all must be like, how the fuck he knew that this was gonna be, that this president was gonna, yeah, motherfucker, because I just paid a little bit of a fucking attention. You know, and I took everything with a grain of salt, starting with fucking Alex Jones. And then you see Alex Jones, like, goddamn, he's the fucking true person that, but you know, when it comes to Alex Jones, like, hey, you never know, you know, CIA, he gets the drops. But, you know, it's just like, damn, nigga. They're gonna put people that you should listen to, you still not gonna listen to them. Because your homeboys in the media saying, oh, he's crazy. So you be like, oh, yeah, he's crazy, right? He's crazy. But Jay-Z comes with like, Alex Jones, my nigga. You be like, oh, you're Alex Jones. I like Alex Jones. Just like that. Because we're all fucking puppets. The politicians are puppets, but we're the worst puppets. Because we even give them money with taxes. Where was Ukraine when the fucking, when shit was going on here in this country? And I even want to go more specific to the blacks and Hispanics, right? Where was them? So why the fuck y'all give a fuck about them? But you know what? Hey, like typical blacks and Hispanics, they just realize, you know, everything will cut up our heart. Oh, we feel sorry for them. Look, he saw the last video. Oh my God, that broke my heart. Come on now. That's why I gotta make these podcasts, man. Y'all must have forgot, nigga. I'm gonna call y'all Roy Jones. Y'all must have forgot, man. Y'all must have forgot. When the crack was in the 80s, where was Ukraine? I mean, wasn't it under like Soviet? You know what I'm saying? Hurricane Katrina. Ukraine was out there. Let's keep it real. Wasn't Ukraine out there? Did they help? Alright. I don't know. I'm gonna say I haven't done that research, but I can pretty much guarantee it. They ain't do shit. Alright? So, an eye for an eye, my nigga. Like, sometimes that doesn't work for every situation, but for right now, an eye for an eye. Alright? We all came out of that COVID. Ain't nobody helped you with your fucking rent. Unless you got help from America. Did you get help from Ukraine, though? No. It's like we gotta be everybody's fucking tip. And we the ones fucking working out here and paying fucking taxes. Especially in New York with the high ass taxes. So, damn right I'm gonna keep speaking about fucking politics. You know what I'm saying? It's not like nobody's fucking complaining either. But shit, man. Like, I don't even know about politics like that. I speak about other shit, but it's all about sharing information. This is the original internet. You know what I'm saying? And if I'm wrong on something, yo, I was wrong on this, man. But it really has to be like I'm wrong. Like, don't say like an article came out by another fucking person who just wrote that article. You know what I'm saying? It's like, okay, we're not getting to the real truth. Like, you know what I'm saying? And these people make up truth, man. They create something, they create truths around it and say, well, here's the truth. And you're like, okay, I gotta accept it because that's the truth. But not everything is like that, man. Not everything is like that. Like, even when I heard like Nixon and how his presidency was, and Nixon was caught up on some shit by the government. It's like a weird little hit job on him, and he had to resign. The obvious one was JFK. Like, he was just like, you rarely saw like the bad side of him, and then all you saw was good side. So they must have been like, damn, this nigga's loved by everybody, blacks and white. Fuck it, he's just getting too strong. Fuck it, assassination. And while they at it, they did the whole fucking the Godfather scene in at the baptism. They went for fucking Malcolm and they went for Martin Luther King. And we still ain't learned, and we still have the hood like over here, like how it is. Oh nah, hell nah. This podcast need to go for 100 more episodes and beyond, even way more. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just throwing numbers. But for real, hell yeah, somebody has to say this shit. Nobody else is, unless it's a fucking super fucking YouTuber or podcaster that is out of y'all fucking range. This is somebody who y'all know. It's me. Why you think I'm gonna get here and lie to y'all? Like, what the fuck? Hell nah. I'm gonna keep it real. And if I do say racist shit, then it is what it is. It comes with the territory. It's bad enough that they just point at you like, yo, he's the bad guy, and y'all all jumped and swarmed. When there's bad guys everywhere. Are we gonna clean one person up, or are we gonna clean the whole house up? So y'all just basically cleaning one room while the whole house is dirty. That ain't the White House anymore. I'm gonna just leave it like that. I'm gonna leave it like that right there because that was a 50 episode. I'm gonna leave it like that. It ain't the White House anymore. It's dirty. Clean that shit up. And how we clean that up? By all of us fucking gathering information and being logical, you know, when it comes to certain shit. Don't get fucking aroused. I know it's hard, but don't get aroused by when they fucking come with their, hey, guess who's racist now? Like they're trying to do with Elon Musk. Elon Musk was born. He was born. And you could tell it must have been like with this urgency in the voice. It was an article by New York Times. But can you believe it, New York Times? They showed an old picture. And I had to look it up because I saw it on IG. I'm like, nope. I'm looking this shit up. And it fucking came up, man. And I was like, damn. How people can't see the bullshit right now. And you could tell they was like this, just pounding Elon Musk, man. You could tell something coming. Why are you gonna do this shit? Why? When Jeff Bezos bought the Washington Post or whatever the hell that shit is called, there was no fucking hit jobs on him. It just so happened that his Amazon job, you know, people complain about it a lot, but whatever. But the Elon, they basically was like, yo, he was born in South Africa. Yeah, he was privileged because of apartheid. It's like, yeah, but don't just say him. Let's go to everybody. Let's go to Lyndon B. Johnson. Are y'all gonna speak about Lyndon B. Johnson? Are y'all gonna speak about the eulogy of Biden to the KKK wizard? Y'all not gonna say that. So if you're gonna say Elon Musk and you're not gonna say everybody else, I don't believe you, and you need more people. Well, no, they got everybody believing them. It's just a few of us. Let's do our due diligence, though. Come on now. It's getting out of hand. It's looking like a funny-ass sitcom, and people still don't want to learn. Or they learning, but they just don't want to open their eyes. Like, oh, no, let it pass, let it pass, let it pass. Like, no, you can't do that. You can't cover your eyes and say let it pass. Because it affects our kids, y'all fucking dumbasses. Sometimes like, yo, thank God I don't have fucking kids. To bring them to this shit? Where they fucking making them put 80 masks on, and they slowly want all our kids to be gay? It's already bad enough that they don't want us to even speak about gay because they're gonna say, oh, whoa, you can't say that, homophobic. So then when you do that, then you're not gonna make me speak my mind out. And then y'all over here posting about, when you feel bad, you should say how you feel. Okay, well, let me say how I feel. Oh, homophobic. Y'all gonna put fucking labels on me, my nigga. Therefore, I say, be a loud thinker. Because if you're wrong, you're gonna get the right answer. And what is right? We don't know. But at least you're gonna fucking compare information, and based off your heart and logic, you're gonna say, yo, I feel like this. And if somebody disagree with you, then you'll have the conversation. But right now, it just feels like these people, a certain group, just make y'all think a certain way. And it's fucking working all the time. It shouldn't be like that. When somebody's telling you how to think, how to feel, it's not good. Not all the time. Obviously, if I tell you, yo, feel bad, people fucking jumped off the Twin Towers and fucking fell to their death. I get it. But when these people want to make y'all hate a president because he's racist, when they saying that because they know you ain't did your research on these past fucking presidents, y'all fucking dumbasses. And hook, line, and sinker. It's like I feel like me blaming fish for like, how the fuck are you gonna get caught, you fucking dumbass? Didn't you see it was a fake ass fish hooked to a line and they fishing? No, you can't say that. You can't explain that to a fish. A fish it's gonna stay be like, I just saw food and I bit, and now I'm being fucking sauteed and shit, right? But that's how it is. It's like, god damn, yo, we gotta stop that. We have fucking brains. I understand we have a busy life, but shit is getting too serious. We never found out what happened in Las Vegas. What happened to Las Vegas? You know what I'm talking about, the Las Vegas shooting. We still don't know. It was just a mashup of information until we just gave out. And hey, another Will Slap event, you know, whatever it was at that time of year, something popular. Have a celebrity do something popular to get their minds to forget about what happened. And just like that, it works, man. Anyways, we have to be more diligent about shit. Episode 50, I will continue to do this podcast. It's my therapy, but it's also y'all fucking therapy, because y'all need therapy. Therapy of the evolution of the mind. Sounds crazy, but not crazy to me. Not crazy to me. Especially what's been going on the last fucking couple, 5-6 years. Shit is crazy. Like, Trump or no Trump, we need to get our fucking step our brain up, nigga. Now I know why people be like, oh, you know the information when it comes to the next shoe, the next artist, and this and that. But when it comes to shit that really important and really doesn't impact, it's like, let's take the easy, let's take the shortcut. Let's see what CNN has to say. Nigga, CNN has been exposed, man. Why you think they fucking can't even create a content of CNN Plus? Because they had no fucking subscribers like that. People are waking up, so I can't be too hard because people are waking up, but only time will tell. Pirate Radio episode 50. Peace.